In this week's Parsha, we're introduced to a great individual who is the leader, becomes the leader of the Jewish people, and that's Moshe Rabbeinu, Moses, our teacher. And Moses became the man who not only led the Jews out of Egypt, brought them to Mount Sinai, but also brought the Jewish people to the border of the land of Israel and was their shepherd for 40 years. And we have to ask ourselves, how did Moshe go ahead and earn such an esteemed title? What unique qualifications did he have that made him worthy of such a position? And we have to go back to the first incidences of Moshe's life and the role that he took. So we go ahead and we see the Torah describes Vayigdal Moshe. Moshe became great. Now, how did Moshe become? What happened with Moshe? He started doing something which was great. What was that? So the Torah teaches us. It says Vayetze el Echav Vayar b'Sivlosa. He went out to his brothers and he saw their state of bondage, and he went ahead and he empathized with them, and he showed them empathy, even though he was at the time living in a privileged status in the house of the Pharaoh. But nonetheless, Moshe identified with his brothers. Vayetze el Echav Vayar b'Sivlosa. And he went out and assisted them and did whatever he could to make sure that he identified with their suffering. And that's what greatness is. Greatness is being able to go ahead and look at somebody and show them empathy. Are we able to go ahead and solve everyone's problems? Not necessarily. But one thing we can do, we can go ahead and go into their situation and show them that we're with them and we feel their pain and we feel their suffering. And that's what Moshe did by showing them empathy. And this was not only a lesson for Moshe at that time, but throughout history, when we have to go ahead and demonstrate greatness, it's important to go ahead and remember what true godless is, true greatness is, by showing empathy to others. Folks, in our times, we have so many opportunities when we're confronted with people that are facing challenges or suffering. Many times we wonder, what we can do to help? How can we go ahead and solve the situation? We may not be able to solve every situation, but one thing we can do. We can go ahead and show them empathy and show them we're thinking of them and with them in their time of need. And let us remember the lesson of Moshe Rabbeinu, and let us always remember what true greatness is. Have a wonderful Shabbos.